different way of doing it, but it was still a victory. You have to like the way your team has played the last 2 games.
Yeah, it was. I didn't feel we had any rhythm to our game until the last 10 minutes. We thought we fought getting in sync, but there was a surge after Fitzy battled there by the penalty box, and we played with a different energy at that point, which was what we were searching for the first 40 minutes for sure, 40, 50 minutes. But I love the way we finished.
What does it say just about this team mentally? You fall behind again, and we've seen it before, but this team responded differently in this game than we've seen this year.
Yeah, that's what we've been, we're going to continue to work toward that, that fearless, just reload and reset and move on. And there was a tough couple of moments there in the third period. You have a lead, you give it up on some simple mistakes, and the guys know it, and they took ownership. And again, I like what Fitzy did, give us a spark, and the guys responded well. Middlestead, I thought, was great. Cousins, Middlestead, Okposo were great, and that was key to have Krebs' line dangerous with what they did. Thompson line I didn't think was on, but Skinny was on, and Skinner obviously rose to the occasion in the third period, but I don't think that line had it tonight. They just couldn't get in sync. They had some moments, but the depth really helped tonight because you had Krebs at center in one line, and you had Cousins and Middlestead on the other, and that depth really, really came through for us tonight.
How much do you think that this team maybe has learned from in rallying back from tough moments and not showing panic and the way you did today?
Yeah, it's funny because everybody says it's learning. It's not learning. It's having it in you. That competitive drive in you. So I don't see it much as learning. I think that's almost overused. It's a friggin' desire to just not be denied. It's a will. I don't think there's anything learning about it. The essence of it is how much does this matter to you? And that, there's other components that go into that, like the fear of failure can inhibit you from going after that. So it's not anything tactically when when you think of learning, you think of tactics.
In that sense, then, how impressed are you that this team showed that it has that, to quote you, friggin' desire?
Yeah.
To get that, to show that.
Like I said, I think they're the depth we had tonight, with Middlestead really playing his best game. He's starting to look like himself. And then obviously, you add him back in the lineup in Krebs, and we just added Tuck 20 games ago or whatever it is, not long. So you're starting to see us finally play with a lineup that has some depth, and that was clear and evident to me tonight, the difference for us.
What are you seeing in Casey's game that is making him look more like himself?
Just a little more jump, a little bit recovering faster in between shifts, able to do more of bring more of the skill that he has to the game. So he's just getting better and better each game, and again, he hasn't played a lot of hockey in 10 months, so it's more of that fine-tuned skill is coming back now.
How meaningful a performance is that to do it against the Wild for him?
Yeah, I got to think it's a big performance. I'm sure he had lots of friends and family at home watching that game. He is very well known through the state of Minnesota, and I'm sure that was a big game for him.
Does it help that the game turned, aside from what Fitz did, that the game turned on a weird kind of bounce with Skinner taking advantage of the play in which the puck went off the line?
Yeah, I mean, you make your breaks. We've had I've stood here many times, and we could complain about breaks that have gone against us, and we can't do that. You make your breaks, and you got to be able to take advantage of breaks and inadvertent things that happen in a game. And good teams do that. Good players do that. They stay in the moment and read and react to what happens. And obviously we got a break, but it's not a break until you take advantage of it. And Skinner was ready for it, and he did a great job converting.
Multiple power play goals tonight. What was the recipe to that? Was it fire and desire, or was it fundamentals?
Yeah, it was the second power play goal I remember well First unit did a nice job. We counterattacked quick before their defensemen could get off, and they were exhausted. And we attacked right away and took advantage of it. So we wore them out through that power play. I can't remember the first power play goal. It was Middlestead, point shot, so it was just simple to the net to create a second chance, and we pounced on it. So the recount, I like both those goals. The challenge for us, we didn't feel, we had a real good game the other night. We couldn't get in any rhythm, like I said, and I was saying to the players on the bench, don't stop trying to do something pretty or the ideal play and just start looking for the gritty one. Put the pucks to the net, go to the net, create a second chance. And even Skinner's beautiful highlight goal, he shot the puck, and then it was pretty after the shot. He got the rebound and off the defenseman and grabbed it and put it home. But it was the shot mentality first.
Was there any conversation after losing the lead, going down 3-2? What was the conversation like?
Yeah, I was monitoring the bench myself, and I didn't have to. I felt what the guys were saying to each other was enough. I didn't need to add into it. They knew we were all disappointed, obviously, and you're looking for, when you're in that situation on the bench as a coach, you're looking to see, okay, do our guys need to be pointed in a different direction than they're going mentally, psychologically? And just listening to their chatter, seeing their body reaction, I felt no need to say much at that point. Yeah.